This video is my advice on how to deal mentally with Peyronie's disease and my best advice on how to deal with relationships with Peyronie's disease. I am not a doctor of any type. This is not medical advice. Consult your licensed physician for medical advice. I am Robert, and I have healed my Peyronie's condition after studying the late Dr. Lynn's website, actionlove.com. Keeping you alive is my most important priority. Your life is worth more than a damaged penis. If you need that number, 988 Suicide Hotline, it is there for you. The suicide hotline is confidential. All counseling is confidential. If you have health insurance, you can go to your health insurance website and find counselors that are covered. Yes, there will probably be a copay. Pay the copay and start immediately. Use the suicide hotline as needed. There is absolutely nothing wrong or weak about getting help. Peyronie's is by far one of the most psychologically devastating conditions there can be. As you know by now, I have been there. There is no better way to straighten your mind than talking with a professional. I have had counselors all throughout my battle with Peyronie's. In my experience, counselors are better than psychologists. Just my experience. Counselors help you out with the problem at hand. Psychologists look a bit too deep into your past and into your mind. For me, nothing bothered me more in my life than a damaged penis, and I am sure the same is relatively true for all of you reading this. Psychiatrists, not psychologists, have the authority to treat their patients with prescribed medication. I highly recommend that if you have to pick from the three, do not pick a psychiatrist. Reason being, most, if not all, prescription medications will affect your libido in a negative way. A strong libido is absolutely necessary for a strong erection for healing. If you are currently on prescription medications, SSRIs, try to wean off them at your doctor's recommendations if they are hampering your erections. Do not stop taking or reduce dosage of SSRIs, anti-anxiety, anti-depression medications, without your doctor's consent. Knowing there is a real cure and getting results will be the biggest psychological boost you can have. I am sure you have been through the pits of hell 3 times over already, like I was. It is absolute torture, both physically and even more so mentally. Learning how to heal and knowing that you are healing will greatly boost your morale and mood 100%. Once I regained a real erection after taking extra DHEA and Tribulus, my mood elevated greatly. After I learned how to balloon and massage, I really started to get my mind back. Praying to get through the ordeal helped out the most, without a doubt. Praying to God for strength to enjoy every day the most I could, regardless of the state of my deformity. It helped tremendously when I started praying. You discover that there is much more to life than a penis. I learned to laugh and joke around again. I really got into hobbies to take my mind off my nightmare between my legs. There will be many pitfalls, but know this: if you can regain even a partial natural erection, you will most certainly be on track to healing not just your penis, but your body and mind. I advise you to scroll down the tab list on Dr. Lynn's website and read as many articles pertaining to you, not just about your penis, but about your overall health. Your overall health improvement will fortify your penis health. Antidepressants are erection killers. The next statements are not my recommendations for mental health supplements. This is what worked for me. Consult your primary doctor before reducing or stopping SSRI medication.
If you are using antidepressants, you will certainly struggle to get full erection power. Definitely consult your doctor before weaning off. Although I'm not a doctor, I care about your mental well-being and health. I have never used SSRIs, but I read many articles about how detrimental it can be to wean off or stop them without a plan prescribed by a doctor. I used Dr. Lynn's pineal tonin and 5-HTP to help reduce anxiety and to help me sleep. 5-HTP also contains the essential B vitamins for powering nighttime erections. I also used and use melatonin dissolvable 3 milligrams to help sleep. Again, I used God, praying, exercise, hobbies, and counseling mostly to boost my mental health. Another big recommendation I can give you is to get away from the damn computer. Limit yourself to 2 hours a day. It is good to watch my videos in researchactionlove.com in order to learn how to heal in the beginning, but you do not want to spend 10 hours a day on it. It is not healthy for your mind. I remember staying up all night researching when I had to work the next day many times. It was a nightmare. Again, that is why my site is so valuable to you. I give you the most important links from actionlove.com, and I give you my personal experiences and advice about them. This can save you thousands of hours of researching, no exaggeration. I had several therapists throughout my ordeal. Perhaps one of the most helpful tips one therapist gave me was to engage. This means when you are caught deep in a depression, move your body. Go do something, anything. Just get out of the house or engage in a hobby at home. As I have said throughout my website, you need to get the computer mouse out of the house. Put it in the trunk of your car. Make it difficult to get back on the computer. Constantly erecting your penis to photos and porn to see if it got better in a few hours is a waste of time. Constantly breaking out the protractor to see if the curve has improved will drive you mad. Remember, softening of the scar is a major advancement. The improvement of the curve is the last stage. I will make a video on why the curve make it worse before it gets better, even though you were healing. This system works, so cheer up. You are on the right path. You can stop searching for endless hours for ridiculous cures. Relationships with Peyronies. There are great benefits to being in a relationship with Peyronies, and there are great benefits to not being in a relationship with Peyronies. The first and most beneficial reason to be in a relationship is love. If you have an understanding partner who fully understands and accepts your condition, you are very lucky. A big question you must ask yourself: does your partner demand wild, dangerous sex that made you further damage? This is a big question. If the answer is yes, then you may want to reconsider the relationship in order to heal. Are you able to have sex at all in your current condition? If the answer is yes, then this is very beneficial to healing your condition with careful screwing sex using Dr. Lynn's VIP cream. The cream stands for Vaginal Interacting Penile Cream. I will leave a link at the bottom pertaining to this, as well as other links pertaining to the rest of the video. Having Peyronies can bring not only stress, anxiety, and panic attacks, but it also brings forth shame, guilt, and self-blame. It is hands down one of the most mentally challenging experiences a man has to live with. So my question to you is your partner a big mouth? Is she mean? Will she throw your condition in your face every time you get into an argument or piss her off? If the answer is yes, then you may want to reconsider the relationship. Peyronies is depressing, frustrating, and embarrassing enough to begin with, but then to have a woman mock and torment you about it is brutal to your psyche. Again, this is your call. These are all my opinions. Even if your partner is understanding about your condition while healing, do you get more or less depressed knowing that you cannot satisfy her the way you should be able to? How do you feel about the sexual relationship you have with your partner? Is it a morale boost or a morale killer? Spontaneous, natural erections are tremendous for healing. Are you really attracted to your partner? Does she sexually excite you? If yes, this is a big benefit to healing. If you are kissing and fondling her with a strong erection, even if it is messed up and in pain, then you are benefiting from constantly bringing fresh blood, oxygen, and nutrients to your penile chambers for healing. As I state in many areas of this website, cupping is a tremendous boost to blood flow throughout your body for erections. Having a partner perform cupping on your back weekly is a tremendous advantage to healing and can save you money at the spa. Cupping certain parts of your back is very difficult by yourself. Let's discuss getting into a relationship with Peyronies or staying solo. With this website and actionlove.com, you will heal in time, but it may take a few years depending on your condition and your erection healing power. For me, I was such a mess, I couldn't even think of being in a relationship until I was about 65% healed. I did have short affairs, but I was too paranoid about getting injured again while I was healing. If you go without physical contact for too long, you can really lose your mind. Trust me, I know. But again, if you start seeing and feeling the healing, you will know that one day you will have your day again with confidence and without worrying about re-injuring your penis at the slightest shift.
This is mostly the path I had taken. I stayed mostly in recluse until I had started to heal. Even then, it was years before I really had any confidence. I had such terrible premature ejaculation during my healing. It still felt great being with a woman, but the sex was horrendous and it was all on my part. If you are seeking a partner, I definitely do not recommend using any hookup sites or apps. These sites are for having hookup sex. These women are looking for studs. There is little chance the partner will understand about being gentle or safe during the sexual encounter. You definitely want to avoid any hardcore sexual experiences until you are healed enough. Another type of relationship you may want to avoid is a relationship at work or with someone in your inner circle, unless you don't mind that your secret will get out. Again, it is human nature for people to talk about their sexual experiences and their partner's physical attributes. Don't blame the partner. You can blame yourself for getting involved. It does not make you a bad person or wrong for trying a relationship with a coworker or someone in your inner circle. But before you do, just go over the checklist I have stated to you before. Is it worth the risk? Will she accept your condition? Will she gossip and make you an inferior laughingstock, adding to the stress, anxiety, and humility you already have while fighting this demonic curse? One recommendation I can make to you for finding a partner is to find a partner either on a more commitment-based website or meet someone that does not know anyone that you know. Perhaps go out 20 to 60 miles from your home, go on a few dates and see what that person is all about. For many women, sex is the last check on their checklist. No joke. You were smart enough to figure this out on the first few dates. Also, there is nothing wrong with just being friends with a partner. Nothing at all. That is, of course, if she is willing to be just friends. There are many lonely girls out there that love the company of a man, even if there is no physical relationship. Many times, they are the one. If you feel secure enough with a partner you meet, you can disclose your condition to her, and she can be your spiritual supporter. Whether you date her, have a physical relationship or not, she can become your best friend for life. There are thousands of great women out there that are cool and understanding. Yes, I did have some affairs during my healing journey, but for me, it was just best to remain solo and spend more time on my hobbies, work, making money to get ahead, and taking getaway trips to relax. Everyone is different. These are decisions only you can make. Take a few steps back and really contemplate your next move. Let's discuss sex with Peyronies. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. Listen here and listen well, my friend. If you do get into a new sexual relationship with a new partner, you must be in the driver's seat during sex. This is non-negotiable. I'm not playing games with you. That is Dr. Lin's motto, even if your penis is 100% healthy. Forget all that porn movie girl on top cowgirl bullshit. You must put your foot down and tell your partner you only like missionary positions and you like it slow. Depending on your condition, you have the option to tell her about your condition. Have sex from behind only if she does not move at all. Have her lay on her stomach and insert while she is laying down if you can. Much safer that way. Perhaps you can discuss what your partner likes in bed before you sleep with her. This is serious stuff we are talking about here, and you know it is. Need I say that the last thing you need in your life right now is to bend, break, or buckle little Willie again? The poor guy has been through enough and needs to heal fully. There are so many ways to incur further damage to a damaged penis, it isn't even funny. A rough hand job on a semi-erect penis is not good, especially when the woman is a moron and thinks your penis is a toy, yanking it in every direction. Also, squeezing and yanking it when it isn't fully erect is certainly not good also. If you get a handjob with a bent erection and she isn't gentle, you will most certainly cause more damage. You will have to tell her exactly how you like it, no exceptions. Women can even be rough with blowjobs. I think we've all seen enough porn to know this. Perhaps again, like a handjob, they pull down on the entire shaft, tearing your suspensory ligaments at the base of your penis. This will only weaken your erection power. Now you have to also repair your suspensory ligaments. If you're going to have sex, it's best to be missionary style where you are in full control. It can be doggy style, but again, you better be in full control. Your partner has to stay completely still. One slip, as it happened to me when my girlfriend started moving in doggy style, and you are in more trouble. Cowgirl is by far the most dangerous position for buckling or bending a penis, especially a penis that is not rock hard. Girl on top and cowgirl position also put you at high risk for suspensory ligament damage. These are the two ligaments on the right and left side of your penis at the very base, inside of your body. These ligaments support an erection for rising to 1 to 3 o'clock on the penis clock. Another reason I recommend not being in a relationship is ejaculation frequency. You must limit ejaculation frequency to every 2 to 3 days in order to heal quicker. Will she accept that? These are all my pieces of advice to you. Take it for what it is. For me, it was best to stay out of relationships and heal. I did have partners, but I always weaseled out because I just wanted to focus on healing. I was too afraid of more damage from sex. I will put out a video in the future of my entire journey from the initial breakup to present. It is quite interesting, I can assure you of that. When you are healed enough, and you will be in time to come, then you will have confidence. You will be more relaxed. You can focus more on your partner instead of your penis. Let's discuss if you are in a relationship or married. Depending on your condition, I advise you to have full, open communication with your partner about your condition. And know this, many women also have conditions that hamper sexual activity. I left a link at the bottom. Many women have damaged vaginas that need the Dr. Lin treatment. The big difference is that although they may not enjoy sex and sex may be painful for them, they can still go through the motions. They also have 3 different spots to feel pleasure. For many women, sex is more of an emotional bonding. I have dated several women who never had an orgasm in their life, yet would love sex for the emotional and physical bonding. If you have a partner that you are having sex with, you must adhere to the following rules. Let's review again. 1. No rough sex. 2. No girl on top position. 3. Never cowgirl position. 4. Never have sex with a semi-erect penis. 5. No rough hand jobs or blowjobs, especially when not fully erect. 6. Ejaculation 1 to 3 times a week maximum. 7. If in doggy style, she is to never move her hips. You must be in the driver's seat at all times during sex. Never use sex toys such as penis pump, cock rings. I do have some very good news for you if you do have a partner, if she is willing to go along with it. Dr. Lin advises you to use the VIP cream and have slow, gentle screwing sex for healing. It sure beats a massage by hand. And with the VIP in vagina, the cream really penetrates into your penis. I have tried it. The only problem is that the cream was too much for my partner. She did not like it. The VIP cream has peppermint in it. This allows the ingredients to penetrate the skin cell membranes. Read the links I have attached at the bottom. VIP stands for Vagina Interacting Penis Cream. If you are able to have sex with your partner with the cream, you will really have some great healing. Of course, you cannot wear a condom for it to work. I recommend trying both having sex with a partner with the VIP cream if you can, depending on your condition, and ballooning and massaging with your hands. Vaginal tightness, dryness, and strength of her vagina contracting all take part in the possibility of further damage to your penis during sex. You have to make the call and stop the sexual action the second you feel great pain, as it is possible that more damage is being done.
Big recommendation. Whether you have a condom on, no condom, use VIP cream or not, I highly recommend slow screwing sex always. This is like a full press and release massage for the entire penis. Let's discuss social functions with Peyronies. Social functions with Peyronies can bring about as much, if not more, anxiety and depression than trying out a new relationship. I definitely went to the least number of social functions where the end game was to hook up. I did go to every family function and functions that hooking up was not the first priority. This was another challenge of the Peyronie's blues. Again, once you regain erections and start healing, everything in your life will look more hopeful. But when you are far from your goal, going to functions where there are many happy couples together can be a real bummer. That is why it would be great to find a partner to go out with to social functions, even if there is no sexual relationship. It will make you feel much more comfortable and it will prevent single girls from talking to you. Sad to say it. When doesn't a man not want a single girl to engage in a conversation with him? Exactly. It sucks, but we must carry on. 1 is the loneliest number. There is no doubt about it. That being said, there are millions of people who have great lives by themselves. Many not by choice, many because they are unattractive and can't get a partner to commit. Most men can find someone if they want, but women are different. Unattractive women all over the world suffer a lifetime of loneliness, and most learn a way to be fulfilled through family, friends, work, and hobbies. Whichever path you take with your condition, I support it. I wish you the best outcome. If you find the partner of your dreams, I couldn't be happier for you. If you choose to remain solo during your healing, you will be fine. No worries. I highly recommend taking up a cool hobby, an instrument, wood carving, cars, bikes, hiking, video games. The list goes on and on. Your healing takes time, whether you sit home and stare at the ceiling or whether you take part in a productive activity. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. At the end of the healing journey, you will look back and say, hey, now I am healed and I am talented at this hobby. Awesome. Take part and get more involved in your religion. Take more time to enjoy family and friends. Obviously, I mean friends that aren't going out for the sole purpose of hooking up. Go to the library. It is peaceful there, and there are many cool book clubs and activities they have. Make a list of all the great things you can do not involving sex and all the places you can go. Keep it near the computer. Make friends with older people. They are not likely to want to go out and hook up. Start donating your time to helping others and charities. Make yourself feel good about yourself. You will really feel better that you do have a beneficial reason for being on this planet without sex. One last thought I'd like to share with you. This is interesting, especially for all you literature students, fans, and professors. Have you ever read the book The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway? You may want to. Hemingway uses the iceberg theory when writing. He only shows you 10%, and the other 90% is a mystery you must figure out.
Did you know that the main character, Jake Barnes, has no penis? That is right. In World War I, there was a club called DSO, Dicks Shot Off. It was for all the soldiers who had stepped on a landmine and had their genitals blown off or shot off. Pretty brutal, I know. There is only one line in the first part of the novel that gives you this knowledge. A prostitute asked him if he wanted to be with her. He responds that he has an injury. That's it. Ernest gives you only 10% to keep the mystique. The woman whom he loves, Lady Brett Ashley, is incredibly beautiful and madly in love with him. She is a very sexual woman. She has a knockout body. Ernest displays the amount of dignity each character has. The main character has tremendous dignity. He endures not being able to have sex with the most beautiful woman of his dreams and never cries about it. He endures much more throughout the book. I won't ruin it for you. Remember this: no matter how low you feel, no matter how hopeless you may be at times, the sun will rise again. Take each day one sunrise at a time.